Welcome back to King Ace. Gaming with the King. We're playing Stardew Valley again. Technical difficulties in the last live stream. So I kind of just gave up and was like, called it a night for the night. But here we are. We're back here. Winter day 2 now for Alucard. Is the Castlevania farm. That is the farm that we're playing on. Immortal farm is with co-op with somebody else, and then this one, Elite farm, is my original farm that I play on in my original farm. But this is the one we're playing on all the way down in year 1. So, ready, set, go. Here we go. We'll go around and I'll show you some of the changes that I made. Ain't much of changes. Nothing's changed in my house. You see, these are all gone. It's wintertime, obviously, so they all died. Yeah. Sure, whatever. So I did wind up taking down these, and then just never put them away yet, so yeah, put those away. We can put those away too. I changed a little bit of the decor around here. Maybe just slightly. Slightly changed some things. I don't know if you were on the stream, if I was on the stream or not when I've got the greenhouse. But, oh, just in time for our new fruits to be ready to go. So basically, I put cranberries in here. I grew some cranberries. Now I have them watered by sprinklers. I started me another set. I only had 2 rows growing. I decided to put sprinklers in now, so I don't have to water any of those. But I will have to water like these ones right here for now. I have sunflowers still growing here from before I decided to put in sprinklers. I'm going to put in quality sprinklers because I just unlocked those. But we got corn there, and we've got 1 eggplant growing thing right there. So there's 2 things that are continuously growing, in which I just take them and I sell them. So I harvested all the cranberries. I got 40 plus cranberries out of it. So I took 20 and I put 20 away, and I really should have waited until harvested them again, but I should be alright. So what we're gonna do is plant all of these down in here. 20. Boom. And now we'll see how much we get out of these. Cranberry jelly. That sounds nice. So yeah, so we got that going on, and then I got 2 more plates right here, stone floors, for whenever I pluck these guys out of the ground, which won't be too long. And then this is a star fruit, so he's going in here. And I got some like quality fertilizer here. Not the really good shit, but some alright decent shit here. So I just had it in my inventory and I just slapped it down. I don't really need it. I don't really want it. Don't really care about it. It's not really necessary. So we're gonna throw this in here and we'll see what happens. Okay, so we'll throw that in there. We'll see how much money we get out of the 20 cranberries that we have growing there into fruit. That's not the original purpose. That's not the main purpose of these preserve jars. The main purpose of these preserve jars are going to be for my fruit trees whenever they grow, because fruit trees and the preserve barrels, they should literally go hand in hand. Like, if you have a fruit tree growing, you need to have 3 preserve jars for that fruit tree. Like, that's the only way that you should be doing it if you're trying to do anything with fruit trees, because 3 days your fruit is 1, 2, 3 fruit on your tree. You pluck all 3 of them off, okay, and you put them in 1, 2, 3 preserve jars, bloop bloop bloop, and guess what? The next 3 days you'll have 3 more fruits on your tree, and your preserve jars will be done. Rinse and repeat. You then take your jelly out of the preserve jars, put your fruit in there, and there you go. That's how I do it. You don't make a ton of money off of it. It's not something, it's not game breaking, it's not something you're gonna make a ton of money off of. But for me and this character here, it's gonna make him a little bit of money that he's gonna need to continue on. And that's basically what these preserve jars really are for. That's what 18 of them are for. I know we have 12 right here going across. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 preserve jars. But we don't need all of them. I could possibly make more preserve jars and just surround this whole area with preserve jars, minus these spots here that will have, you know, sprinklers going on inside them, you know. Yeah. So that's what we got going on there, inside there. So that's what we do. We make sure all of that's been watered. All this has been watered. Just to make sure that, yeah, that's all been watered. Alright. I don't really need that in there on me anymore. This is the only spot we're going to be really doing any gardening, really. So, basically, yeah, you know, this, I might even take this out and just use this as just decorative, you know, put me something in here and not even really harvest it or anything, just grow it in there and just leave it in there, you know, just something. But every time I come in here I might pluck it, you know. That might be a problem, you know what I mean. But yeah, what I'm thinking I might do is I think I might do a cactus fruit in there. I might do a cactus tree in there, because cactuses will look pretty cool even when you're not in season and when you don't water them or anything like that. I could probably put a couple cactus fruits up in there. You know what I'm saying? That could be pretty cool. So basically, and we're gonna go and we're gonna do some fishing for the winter time here. I want to go find Abigail again because I have another. Yeah, we want to make. So we're making our sprinklers as well. So we got those, and I know that we can make a couple more of these. I have enough coal. I have enough coal to make all the sprinklers that I need. The only thing I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need some gold ore. So that's the only really thing I'm going to need, and I'm gonna have to figure out. If I do the math here, I can figure out how many coal I'm going to need. I have enough. I have 10 in there now, right? So that's going to give me another 2 more bars, right? So that'll give me 6 bars, and I need a total of another 6 bars, right? And then that'll give me 2 more bars, so I'm going to need 4 more bars on top of that. So I'll need 10, 20, 30, 40 more. 37 here. So 37 bars, or 37 gold ore I will need. So if we go to Clint, we're going to go find Abigail too at the same time. So we're going to go to Clint and we're going to find out how much it is. And I know that I can just look it up online, but I really don't feel like looking it up online and all that stuff. So we're just going to go there and figure out from Clint how much it's going to cost. Because I'm probably going to wind up buying it anyway, so I might as well just go there and figure it out. Exactly how much more or I'm gonna need gold, or I'm gonna need, and it's the first year, so it's definitely the year that I want to pay for it. If I'm gonna pay for it, this is definitely the year that I want to pay for it at. So, you know, she's not gonna be here. That's right. Everybody's doing their little dance party here. Oh yeah, there she goes. Here you go. Oh, how you doing? No, don't talk to me. I'm trying not to talk to anybody because I don't want hearts with anybody. See, I have no hearts with anybody. I don't even know these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these people, I just want to go and erase their memory from me. This is victim number 1. I'm going to go and change his name, probably. His name's not going to be victim number 1. I'm going to change him to somebody different, and I'm going to make him look different. And they're going to be my other playthroughs. I'm going to play different have different playthroughs using split screen on here. You know what I mean? I might even live stream some of them, you know, and yeah, you know, he didn't even say nothing. I like that. I pulled some green algae out of the dude's trash can in front of him. He said yuck, and then I ate it. How'd you like that? I'm a vampire, dude. You're lucky I don't drink your blood right here. It's locked. Open. Ah, oh, I missed this time. I'm really gagging around. Shoot! I'm walking into the bush here. $400 for 1 gold ore. Wow, I don't even know if I have enough for all the gold ore. Yeah, I don't even have enough. It's 14,800. And I don't have enough for all that. And then I don't want to spend that much money anyway. So we're not going to worry about all the gold ore. We're just going to make what we have as far as the gold ore goes. And, we'll see. So we know we have enough for 6. And 2 more after that. 6, 7, 8. So we have enough for 8 of them, which is good. So this is basically how it'll go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will all have it, and then 7, 8 will also have it too once these are all done and grown up. And I harvest those sunflowers. You feel me? Alright, so that's how it'll go. So we also need 16 candles to put in here as well. The preserve jar kind of acts like a gate, a fence, if you will. Where's the... Here we go. I'm gonna do 16 of these. There we go. And we'll bring these into the... to here. Which we all know we can do that. I'll even temporarily put these in here. I'll put those right there, just so they don't take up any space in my chest at all. And they still do their job of providing light. We'll just pick them up and put them where they need to go when they need to go somewhere. And who knows, once I plant all of my trees, I might reenact something like this and just put these around here like this. And I don't mind just having, you know, using that much land for crops and having, what is that, 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It'll be 12. You know what I'm saying? 12, what you call it? Spaces. Without water. Without plants. So it's 120. There's 108. So you have 108 plots. You know what I mean? And then you can just surround it with the rest of these. This right here is 20. So if you reenact that on the other side, it puts it right here. It's another 20. And then you would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 28. So that's 48, no, 46. So you would go 46 because you would take 2 off, right? And so you can have an opening of 2 right here, just 2 right here, 46. So you would have 46 preserve jars, and you can throw them all in the preserve jars, 46 of them. Bloop, 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 bloop. To start it off. So, yeah, I don't know, you could do something like that. So we didn't really do anything else but water our plants today. We didn't really go fishing. We will go fishing. We'll just do that tomorrow. It's getting late. Take these out. Let's put these in. And next we'll do iron ore in the morning. Really? 200 gold a piece, 4 grand off of the cranberry jelly. That is not too bad for what I have been making so far. That is pretty darn good. Alright. There's something to get working on here. Now let's see. So the first thing that we always want to do is go to our greenhouse. That's everything we want to do every day. Fill our greenhouse regardless of whether it's being watered automatically or not. Because I still have to water this stuff manually. All three of those maintain the water in their soil, so they're good to go. As for all this, there we go. And it has been watered. Okay. And yeah, so hopefully all of this will be able to be harvested right before this is done. Okay, but it's gonna be all messed up too, because I'm gonna have to wait for this stuff here to catch up with the cycle of this stuff. So once this stuff gets ready to go for this line right here, I'm gonna have to wait until all of this is ready before this is ready to go again. You know what I'm saying? I want this cycle here to be done, waiting for this to be done. So since everything here is being watered naturally, I don't even have to touch it. So that's the beauty part about it. I just have to come here and water from here on up. And sometimes I don't even have to water this because it has the soil in it. Once these are harvested, boom, out of here. Once this is harvested, out of here. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, boom, shakalaka laka 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? That's how it'll go. But yeah, the way I would probably do it is I'd probably take one of these preserve jars out of here and take one out of the top there, so you can have two less. It would be 46 preserve jars going all the way around it, and you know, just start it off with that. But I don't know if I really want to do it that way, because I could replace it with kegs instead. You know, just having kegs. But I don't need to do that either, because I'm going to wind up doing on here probably what I did on the other one and utilize the tunnel and up there and one of these houses. One of these houses, like this house right here. Upgrade everything, open up everything, upgrade the entire house, basement, everything. And all of that, all the basements, all 4 basements will be dedicated to kegs, and I'll have 100 in each one, and every single month one will be ready. My house will be, the start of the year will be ready, the next house will be ready every single beginning of the month. For this playthrough will be that. Get those, you know what I'm saying? And when I'm playing through as everybody else, Alucard is just going to be resting in his bed. He's going to take a slumber, if you will, and all he's got to do is just rest in the bed. Rest his day in the bed. He don't have to do anything. Just wake up and rest in the bed, and everybody will give him stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be, this is a long-term game. This one's gonna be by myself. This is by myself, long-term Stardew Valley. This is at the beginning of it, actually. And so, okay, we watered everything. Alright. Put a watering can away. I have some fruit on me. This is free stuff from my bat cave, so I'm not really too worried about it. We can put this away. We can put my tools away, too. I don't really need those. We're gonna go and do some fishing. We're gonna put this here, here, here. We don't have too much energy lost anyway. But we're gonna go do some fishing. And I'll show you where we go to do some fishing, and some things are gonna have to. I didn't realize what I was doing until after I did it, but it's not gonna be too bad. Only one thing that's gonna happen. I'll probably have to replace one stone on the ground per year when the trout fishing comes. Oh, look at this! Boom! I think those crystal fruits are worth a lot. So we'll put that over here. Oh wait, no, put that down here, and we'll sell that later. And we have a crayfish in the water here in our fishing pot. I'll wind up selling him. We'll load up the Christian fishing pot again. No. Whoa. Wrong button. Okay. And this is our fishing spot here, where we like to do some fishing. There's a rock here, so I can't really do anything about that. And then there's a bush here that I can't really do anything about that. But I've got my bait maker, and I've got one of each kind of fish that I can catch in the area. So if I caught it. If it's in this box here, one of them, I caught it in this area. So these are the ones I caught during the fall. And any kind of fish that I catch, I make a sign for them. This one doesn't have, the one over there doesn't have one on it yet, but we will get one on there. But right where this shirt is the spot where I'll have to replace whatever from the fishing tournament that's gonna go on there. And really, I should take this and move this over here somewhere different as well, because who knows, my crab pot might be ruined too if I leave it there. But that's only during the trout fishing thing, so we'll just have to take that into consideration. But we'll fish here, and we'll try to catch some fish. My new favorite fishing spot here. And we got a pike, and we haven't caught a pike yet, so we'll put him on the sign over here. Boom. And since, you know what, I really don't like that one. But we keep all the fish in here, so we will put this pike in here. I don't like the sign being there like that. You can't really see it. I'm probably gonna go get some stone to make a stone sign, and I'll probably put something there like a light or something there to because of that tree branch in the way, but that's okay. It's just a pike anyway, I guess. Caught plenty of those here. So we're saving up for the fruit trees. We want to get all 6 of the regular main fruit trees. Obviously right now I can't get the ones on Ginger Island because I have not made it that far yet. I have to complete the Joja route first. Pretty sure for that. And then I have to put together Lily's boat. Perfect. I didn't want to break the perfect for some reason. It gives me iridium quality at least. Another pike. Oh, neat. Tiger trout, we have caught those here before. All of our bait is used up. Oh no. A perch. We don't have one of those here. So we'll have to make a sign for the perch, because we don't have a perch in here. I'm kind of wondering, can I do this? Oh, I can. Check that out, 10 crayfish bait. Oh, wow. So we're going to put this crayfish bait in here. And I'm actually going to use that crayfish bait. Can I use it on my fishing rod? I'm going to put one on my fishing rod just to see. Huh. It probably won't do anything. I probably won't catch no crayfish with it, but that would be pretty funny, wouldn't it? Catching it with this. Pike. So I can put the crayfish bait in there, probably. Here's my last piece of bait. But that's funny, I can probably just put the crayfish bait in there. Catch crayfish daily. So I usually leave here at around 10:30 p.m. Perch again. Moving on up in the fishing scene here. Alright. I'll cast one more line. Cast one more line. Hit fast, come on. Yeah, here we go. Oh, that was it. I had to go. Shame. Tomorrow we'll move my crab pot and we'll put it somewhere different anyway. I really don't need those either. But yeah, you know what? I just don't like not having my stuff on me. Like the other stuff right there, I don't really mind. But with the axe and the hatchet, you never know when you need those. The pickaxe, I mean, pickaxe and the axe. Never know when you're gonna need those. Even the water can I can do without, but we'd like to ensure that we get all of our things. Look at that, level 10 on the fishing. Chance to find treasure doubled. Fish are worth 50% more. We need the 50% more. Definitely do. I shouldn't have sold. Oh man, I shouldn't have sold those. Dang, I shouldn't have sold those fish. Really, I'm gonna make so much more money now selling my fish. All right, so this is not bad. I mean, whoa. Oh, okay. I thought it was for this crystal fruit alone, and for spiceberry wild plums as well. So, okay. Not too bad. All I do is fish. I'm gonna fit this how we like it. Here, alright, so see, those are ready and we can grab them up because we're waiting for the back row to get done. There we go. We can there. We can go there. Alright. Pick those up. Bam. Bam. Okay. Take these back. Put them here and here. Alright. And also these are done before the other set's done. So yeah, there's the next 2 sets worth. sell the rest of this overflow. So that, not those, that, and that. We're gonna plant these seeds back down again. But first, we're gonna see how many. That's all of those that we can make. Okay, so we can't make any right now. But we got 8 of them. We can make up to 8 of them right now. So I can make the next 2 rows. Just that last row up top. We won't have enough for, so we need enough for 4 more. That top row won't have water. Those would be the last resort planting spots up here. They won't have water on them yet. Everything up to here will have water automatically. So let me get my thingy here, and we will dig out all of this because this is what we gotta do it sometime anyway, right? And this stuff, like, you know, you dig it out and it doesn't, in the greenhouse, it doesn't go away like it does outside. So it just stays like that. It doesn't default away. So dig all this stuff up. Alright. A whole row right there of yeah. So we have enough. Once all the iron and all of the other is done, yeah, we'll have enough for that. So we just gotta water all of this. Right now, that stuff has a chance on keeping water in it. But if all 3 of them don't, then I water them all anyway. So, alright. I'm gonna come back over here. We gotta remember to check up on these. Yep. Get these going. We want to get at least 8 of these before we continue on. Okay, so that's 4. We'll bring those over here. So we know we want to get at least 8 before we do anything else. Alright. Alright. Alright? Alright. So that done, we can go and do a little more fishing. You know, we still have to work on our 25,400 mark that we have to get for our trees. And I want to buy them all at the same time, as I might as well buy them all at the same time. Now, we'll see. We'll put this over here. No, we won't put that over there. We'll put it over here, I guess. And we'll see. I'll take one of these. Pop it in there. There we go. of garbage. No, I keep damn near everything unless I have to throw it away, and then I try to get rid of the crappiest thing. Dang, I didn't even give me a chance. I'm sorry, I wasn't even really, I was trying to adjust my seating here. I wasn't expecting a crazy fish like that. Usually I catch like a stupid fish. Oh, I forgot. Let's make the signs needed here. So, as for that sign, this is gonna be, what is that, the pike? I just don't like that tree there. If I put it here, tree still in the way. Anyway, it was a pike and a perch that we've caught. So I don't like it there either. Maybe I can put something there. But we can do something like this. I got an idea. Because I'm going to make a pathway that comes down around to here. This is a tree right here. Right? I'm going to make a passageway that comes all the way down around here. I just got to get the stone for it. Alright, so we can put one here. And then we need a stone for the other thing. 25 stone. Ain't no way I'm gonna find no stone down here. Oh, sure. Well, fucking Dick T's close. Oh, you're a pussy fart. Oh, you are a fart smeller. Not a smart feller, but a fart smeller. Damn it. Really? Okay, look at this crap, man. 2 stones. 2 stones short. Why does the sign gotta be so expensive? Yeah, that's right, there we go. So yeah, let me take this back out of here and just put one of these in here, one of these in there, and put that back in there too. Right? Let's at least cast one more line here and try to get a little bit of something here. No waste a day looking for stone. Come on. New record perch, yeah. I want to try something. We're gonna see what we got. Oh, we only got 2 perch. But, whatever. Fine. We won't take it out. So we have more than enough coal. Because we'll be coming back in the morning for that. Put 2 more in there. Like, that place is a mess. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. Alright. A little bit of change right there. Cranberries are worth pretty good. So yeah, the jellies make for quite a little bit of a paycheck. There. We gotta take this to Gunther. Ready this up. There we go. Alright, this looks like it's done, and it is. Maybe we'll take this star fruit, and we'll just keep him in there for now. I don't know why, but I'm gonna keep him in there. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just make a noopsie? Was I only supposed to... No. No, I did right. Maybe I'm supposed to do this. Do I not have enough steel ore either? I only have enough for 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 5, 6. I have 6. Yeah, that should be enough. Yeah. Okay. So I only need 20 more. Yeah, I only need 20 more. Iron ore. But anyway. I'll be alright. We'll be right back. We'll hit a gunter. We'll be right back, I know. That don't take too long. These go real fast, so we might just hang out here and just, even if we have to wait to go to Gunter tomorrow, it's not really that important of a piece anyway. So yeah, we have this place looking all trashed and everything. It's all messed up looking in here. You know, this is just like a trashed out area. Yeah, we'll take these over here and probably build them and come back, and then they'll be ready, right? I'm just kind of walking back and forth. It gives me something to do. Cart. Huh. Don't have to water those ever again. Oh, I forgot about this. There you go. Yeah. Let me just wait for these ones to get done. Booyah! And then we can put those ones here and here. The lights on them. Booyah. You have to take these off because we're about to make these ones too. So, that's how we'll do it. I mean... Alright. We'll try to keep it stocked up at 40, but we'll keep them going. So if I have to use the other 20 before another harvest, it's fine. But I'm going to keep it stocked up in increments of 20. There and there. Oh, that needs to be sold, the cranberry jelly. And that needs to be sold. So, I guess what we'll do is pop this stuff away. We'll go fishing for the rest of the day. We'll put this in here. Actually, we'll start the iron and maybe we'll go fishing for the rest of the day. But yeah. We got 2 of those. And we'll have all the iron, we'll have all of that. We'll try to go catch some fish to end out the rest of the day with. And we'll see if it worked with the crayfish bait in there and see if that actually works on getting more crayfish. There's another crayfish in there. Great, we'll try it again. See if it was just luck or skill. It's a snail. A snail's in there. But at the same time, if I use something like a snail in there for the bait, you know, make a bunch of bait for it, and I can just use, yeah, so, you know. You know what I'll do, in fact? Whoa, instantly. Yeah, we got snail bait. The snail bait in there too. And we caught ourselves a pike. Okay, so this would be a good chance here. Probably. Good, they're both gold stars. So, I'll be able to see how much exactly the gold stars are worth. A diamond. Oh man, we get to sell a diamond. And we got this Neptune's glaive. Which reminds me, you know what? I'm gonna stop right here. fishing, because I want to sell these two by themselves anyway, just see which ones I catch more money of, and I'm gonna try to like bait for the winner one of the other, pike or perch. We're gonna try one of them for bait, whichever one's worth more. We're gonna try that in bait next time we catch it. I'm gonna make bait out of the first one, and it reminds me because it's Neptune's glaive and all these other swords that I don't want, that I don't need. I'm not gonna collect them or keep them or anything like that. I think I was originally planning on keeping them and putting them in a sword museum, but then I realized you can't put them in a sword museum, so to speak. So, and you can't like sell them in here, but I can put that in there, I can put that in there. I can take them to the Adventurers Guild. This crystal dagger, not gonna use it. That I do use and will use. The boots, I'm gonna keep those. Those are, I can put mannequins on them. That I'm going to keep because I'm going to turn it into the other thing. One of them I don't need to keep. Actually I do because I want all of my peoples to have a holy blade as well. So the holy blade is the only one I am going to keep. The Insidian Edge, I can sell that too. So all these other swords I can sell. Do I have any in here? Yeah, I've got this forest sword I can sell, this lead club, sell the bone sword. But that's really it. Yeah, everything else I'm gonna keep it. So now I'm gonna take myself to the Adventurers Guild, and I'm gonna sell all of these swords and get a little bit of extra cash. Good, I didn't mind up over here. Hopefully I don't get caught up and passed out here. What the hell was that? There was nothing there, damn it. Yeah, I had built this over here, my little path going over here to the mines. Not my holy blade. But if you look here, how much we're gonna make. All these items did for me was take up room in my treasure chests. You know what I'm saying? That's all they really did. So 2, 450, 6, 700. Oh wow, that's 1,000. 150, 350. $1,600 right there. Okay, let's do it. Alright. That puts us close. That puts us real close to where we need to be. Thank you, my mans. We have to hightail it home now. Hope that we don't pass out by 2 o'clock. Well, we won't make it again. We won't pass out by 2 o'clock. else to sell. Oh, some valuable coal. Very valuable clay. Oh, there's that pot that didn't do once right there. Sell that and sell that. They're worth a little bit. The rest of the stuff we can keep, we can just go to bed. Nice, 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 nice. Look at that, 4 grand every time we sell the jelly. It could be like every 3 to 4 days. 4 grand a day. Every 3 days. And we now have enough money. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. We have enough money here for all 6 of our fruit trees. Well, well, well. Would you look at that? So, what we'll do here, cause look, we're gonna have to keep growing. We're gonna have to keep growing this in there, using these preserve jars in there until we have our fruit trees grown. So, you know, just so you know. Plus, I think I'm going to go ahead and make 20 more of those, or 18 more of those, I should say. Because I've already got 20 right now. So I might go ahead and make 18 more of those. Just to have another 20 and put them over here in this general area. And keep them like that for trees. You know, and then the other 18 just for this fruit here. You know, and get something I can just sell right there. So nothing in here even needs to be watered anymore. So I don't even need to do anything besides, you know, this area right up here doesn't get watered, but that's fine. Nothing's growing right there right now. So and we just need to get the golden ore for that. Right there. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. There we go. Clay. Then we need to go to Gunter and turn this this in. This here can go in there to be sold. The quartz here can go in here for this. And you know, I am totally fine with this kind of setup to go on for now. It's not going to be a permanent setup like this, but it's going to be for now. There's the other 4 quartz for these 4. So what I'll wind up doing is I'll wind up taking these 2. I think I'm going to take these 2 out and put one over here and one over here, right? So that I can walk through in the middle, and then I can walk through in the middle here. So I won't put any here. So then I can probably put another 20 in coming around the other way. We'll see. Do I have something that I can... Yeah, let me see this. So we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, if I surround this whole thing, I can use 18 of them for my fruit trees. And 20 of them for that. Yeah, and 20 of them for the rest. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that's exactly how I'm gonna do it. So I will have to make 18 more of these. And I can do that by just chopping down the wood. I can get 900 wood. As for the stone, ooh, I might just have to buy as much stone as I can buy before the new year hits, so that she sells it at the cheapest price that I can buy it at. Because I'd rather just buy it than have to sell it, than to have to mine for it. Dude, that's a pain in the ass, mining for stone. And I'm not rich enough to just buy it all outright in the new year. I put that back away. Watering can. We don't really need that anymore. And we don't really need this anymore either. I mean, I do like digging up some artifacts for walking around town and stuff like that, but I don't really care about them. I could dig up some powder melon seeds and things like that. You know what I mean? But we're gonna go buy all 6 of our trees right now, our fruit trees from P. Hare. Abigail. There we go. Shaw. Just spent $25,000. I spent over $25,000. I have 1,500 left. Oh snap! I just spent a lot on some trees just to put into my greenhouse. They will grow all year long. Alright. So, bears fruit in the spring. Bears fruit in the spring. Spring is the start of the year. So I want them up at the top. Summer trees will be in the middle. Summer tree. And then the fall trees will be right here at the bottom. Apple and pomegranate. Okay. So then I have to decide on which colors and which wares I want what. Apricot in spring and cherries in spring. So which color do I want where? Spring, orange or red? Orange, peach, and red. Okay, so switch those ones out, right? So it'll be like that, on that trees, and then that and that on the other side, on the bottom. Okay, So these only bear fruit in the fall. Right, no, wait. Like that, right? Red. Orange, no, wait a minute. Orange and red. Like that, right? Oranges. Apples on this side, oranges on this side, apricots on this side. Or we want to do the cherries on this side with it. Cherries and apricots. Over here. Peaches in the middle. Pomegranates purple. Over there as well. Okay, yeah, that's how we'll do it. So basically, if I put one here, I would have to skip. No, I can put one here. I know that is a fact. But wait, it's different on each side. So this is how I have to do it. I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put one directly on the other side. For here. Yes. See that? And then right there. And then for the bottom row, it's going to be right here. It's directly lined up with this, which is lined up with that. And this one here is going to be lined up with this, lined up right here. So this is where the apple tree is going to go. And then there. And then the peach tree will be on this side too. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where this row is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where this row is. Bam. So that means that right up here in this spot and in this spot is where I'm going to put my mango and my banana trees. I'm going to put the banana tree on the right and the mango tree over here. And there we go. Now we can spend the time harvesting a bunch of wood. We don't have to worry about watering any plants in here anymore. And once these trees are grown, and they have 3 of them on there, that's when we do that. So we'll start making up more of these. Once these are harvested here, in these preserve jars, I'll open that up and put one on each side here. And I know that I can put 1 more preserve jars lining all the way up, all the way across around here. I'll leave these 2 spaces open as well. Okay. Because we measured it out. We've got 20 preserve jars now. So, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, shit. Alright. So, the one I'm standing on is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 22. It's 22 spaces. Okay, so minus 2 is 20, so that's 20 more spaces. So we need to make 20 more preserve jars, not 18. So now we have a different goal. Our fruit tree goal is met. I can crumble this little piece of paper that I have written out for, it was my little goal sheet. I like to make little goal sheet papers, so I have little tiny little papers, so I don't know where my little papers went. So I don't really have another little piece of paper here to use. But anyway, you can find a little piece of paper here. Yeah, here we go. To make the preserve jars, we see we are going to need, where are preserve jars at? Here, they changed it all up on me and shit. Okay. Oh, there we go. Preserve jars. We want to make 20 more, right? Because we have 22 more spaces, but we're only making 20 more because we're going to move those 2 down the bottom, out of the way into the side. So, yeah, we'll have a total of 40 of them. Yeah, so, because we've already crafted 20 of them, and we weren't gifted any. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. That's gonna be what we're gonna do with our little perimeter area here, with our preserve jars. So we're gonna make 20 more preserve jars here. We have 50 wood. There's 1,000 wood. Alright, so we're gonna need 1,000 wood. Right. We're gonna need 800 stone. That's gonna suck pretty bad. We're gonna have to buy that somehow. And coal. We will need 160 coal. Okay. So yeah, when next time we get some money in from one of these preserve jars here growing and harvesting, we can see how much we can get on it. I'll put that away. So yeah, we got our trees growing. We have 28 days to get all of this up, so I can harvest up some more wood. I can try to chop down some wood before the end of this day here. Get the big tree, you doof. I have a big enough forest here. I might be able to get 1,000 out of it. Just wait till I have my forest in the desert going on, man. Oh, man. And I have my farm looking nice and neat. It's only year 1, so a lot of early stuff going on here. Hi, Taylor. Eventually have to clear all this out anyway, because I'm going to what I'm going to build over here once I get into some serious money getting stuff here. Alright, that's all I can really do. My dude's gonna get tired, exhausted, whatnot. $330 for the day. It's not too shabby. We need 1,000 wood. Not much money making going on there for selling an eggplant. Not really worth the real estate, to tell you the truth. But, screw your cake, Mom. What? I'd rather have the moolah from the cake. Alright. Yeah, we can get to chopping some more wood down here. I'll check on in here. See, that whole row is done now. We just wait for the other rows to get done. As for the corn, we can just take the corn right now. And not only that, was we're waiting for these to get done too. And once these get done, I'll take these two out and move them over to there. And then I'll just need 20 more spaces around. Minus the opening in there. So I'm going to go in this way and go in over there. that way. Which, hell, after the trees are grown up, I might just put in more right in these empty spaces around it. You know what I'm saying? In all these empty spaces around it, just put more barrels. This one won't even be. There's gonna be a barrel there sitting there non-functional, but just have it so you can still walk around all right here, but just in like all these empty void spaces. How many empty spaces? Okay, because oops, we're not gonna count the space where the we're not gonna count this space in here yet, and we're not gonna count. Well, we agree. We won't count this space yet, and we won't count this space. But there's only 2 spaces. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta accommodate for all of that. So normally it's gonna be 18 kegs, right? That you need for all 6 trees, but really there's 6. You want to add 6 more kegs to that. So in really it's 22 kegs that you'll need. So you'll probably be tapping into these anyway, but just to see, you know, you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. $29 additional kegs you could have in here. So that's 40, 69. 69 kegs you could actually put in here. Or not kegs, but preserve jars. And just do the preserve jars way of doing everything. Really. And then whenever I want to, I can replace all these preserve jars with kegs. You know what I mean? That's what I could do. And just keep 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Keep 24 preserve jars in here just for the fruit. Just for the fruit trees. That's what I would do. That's what I'm going to do in the future. Just really 24 fruit. There's 24 preserve jars will remain in here, but I'm going to build another 20 just to have. I'm going to have a total of 40 preserve jars, but only 24 of them will permanently remain in here for the fruit trees when I get the banana and the mango tree. They will go in here. You know, I mean, before they ever even hit Ginger Island, they will go here. So yeah. But with keeping my chest here, and this I'll probably upgrade to a large chest later on. I'll probably upgrade this to a large. Yeah, most likely upgrade this to a large chest because that'll hold way more shit in here. And I'll just use that one chest for everything. You know, I won't worry about putting a chest anywhere else. And you'll have fruit trees, and then I'll only have a row to walk on that'll go around right here. And yeah, I might even just do some kind of border going around it in stone. I think that maybe so if I have 40 of them, right, going around this way, it'd be 40, 44, so 44 stone, 44 extra stone that I want to get for walkway that go around there. I wonder if I can just take some of this stone that I have here and just take some of this off of here. 1, 2. Yeah, we'll just take some off of here that I don't really want going on. Something like that. I keep that like that. Some of this other shit that I don't really need to have as far as these pathways go. Maybe like the stuff down here. I need 44. I'll move all of these out of the way and I'll put them back down again. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with the decorations here. And I'll even put these down over here, but I have to wait until all these are grown up before I do that. Anyway, so I can pause that on that. So yeah, once those 20 are done, I can pick them all up, put those things down, put those back down again, and I'll have my decorative pieces going on. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the other stuff to grow up, waiting for these to get done. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty cool in here when I'm done with it. Obviously, these will not stay in here for very long. Once the springtime comes, I'd like to get as much strawberry seeds as I can get. So, yeah. I'm just gonna keep as many in increments of 20 or 40 as I can every time I harvest those. So even if I have enough, that's what I'm gonna do. So, alright, we gotta go in here, put this stuff in here away. There's that, yeah, we wanna do this one more time. There we have all of that. I don't have the jewels walkway thing, so I'm not gonna worry about that yet, but I'm going to have the blue jewel walkway for inside the greenhouse that I can walk through and walk path through, whatever. I'm not gonna touch anything in where I can grow. Where I can grow is where I can grow. You know what I mean? I'm not touching any of that other than what I have down for sprinklers. That's it. So okay, in there that goes too. Alright, we'll call it an early night here because I don't really have time to fish or anything, so we're gonna call it an early night. Little quick cash. What is it? That's all you get for the cake? Really? 480? Thanks, Mom, for 480 gold. I sold your cake. How you like that? Crack a cold one open. We got about 2 grams. And we'll have more than that coming up. Boom. Jackpot. But first, wait a minute. I'll do this. There we go. You good? Alright, so while there's no going fishing today, Festival of Ice is going on, and we don't really want to be a part of that. Rearrange this so that we're more efficient. Then we will wait for the rest of these to be harvested so we can collect all of these to it. I know. really we need 17 gold. We need 17 gold ore. Oops. Yeah, we don't have enough for that right now. That's 6,800 gold that we need. Until we sell this, we might. And we'll probably chop down some more trees because we need to get as much wood as we can for additional preserves. That's 4 grand right here in this 20. So and another 4 grand. Which is why I want to make another 20 of those preserve jars, because then I can make another 8 grand. And then on top of that, if I make another 18 more preserve jars for the fruit. So that's pretty much how we have that going on. So yeah, we gotta wait till all of these. We got our fruit trees, and I'm just gonna wait for them to grow up. We need 28 days for them to grow up. So this time in the springtime, they'll be ready. Toss all that in there. We gotta go to Gunter to give him this thing right here to get it out of my way. Oh, he's not gonna be there. They're all at the Festival of Ice. Oh wait, Gunter might be there. It sounded like cookies. Talk about yuck, look at the mayor's yard, jeez. That crud. Mayor's yard's trashed. I should be at the Festival of Ice, you losers. I guess it's cut down trees on my yard day. money. Scheiße. We do have enough wood. That's good. That is good. Good to have enough wood. Blah 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 blah. All right. Well, if we don't have enough for that yet, no way. That much money? Alright. Alright. Hold on. No, I didn't want to do that. Damn. We don't have nearly enough coal or stone. My dude's tired. And, I need to start selling that. us getting 800 stone will be the task here. Also getting the coal will be the task here too for these other reserve jars. That's what I'll be spending my monies on for now. I guess we'll have to try to mine some stone, and we'll try to buy our way through the coal and the rest of the stone. Forgot that was there. Anybody else forget that was there? A prize ticket. Probably like the only one I'll ever freaking get. Spend all my money on that shit. On coal. Or should I just try to find it? That's all I have enough for anyway. Oh God. Looks like I got a row full of powder melon seeds. How about that stuff? Shut up. Did I already check her trash can? Yes, I did. Here you go, a whole row of powder melon seeds in the back. Right there, that's just gonna get me some money free money from that whenever they grow up. So, okay to that. And we have all of these ready to be picked today. So let's pick these up as well while we're in here. Well, if I keep that in there and that in there, that's another 20. So we have extra 40 in there, really, for next time, and I can just sell those 7 for what they're worth right now. Still didn't go to Gunther. I was supposed to. But a couple of things we can sell that and that. Ah, freak it. Oh, I don't need any wood, I need stone. So really, we need to be going to the mine. To get stone and some coal as well. Hopefully, I have my dig tool. I can dig down. Really, I don't really have too much time to be digging through the mines. Oh, well, there's other weapons that should be sold through the mines. Yeah, we'll just forget that, dude. There's a sugar right there, I guess. Not until it's built. Not really too much to do in the winter. gold ore that I needed for the sprinklers is what I needed to do. That's the mistake that I really made. Alright, well. Let's take this one and put this one like in here. See what it looks like. Sure. Put a gate at my old fishing spot. I should have kept those cookies. Don't have a way to get milk. Even the animals yet. Nothing to leave out for Santa. This area over here is where I'm going to put my barn and my coop. Over here in this area. Kind of linked off from here. So probably like my barn or my coop will probably go here because it's smaller, so the coop will probably go here, and then next to the coop I'll probably put the barn, but that'll come later. And then down there I'll put, like down here I'll have my slime hutch area all blocked off. That's gonna be pretty cool. I have a cool idea for that. Alright. So here we are, winter, day 9 of the year number 1. And we'll call it here on the live stream. Powder melons growing in a row back there. We've got our cranberries. Oh, hey, there's one extra here. I missed somewhere. How about that? So that. Yeah, we'll call it on the live stream here, and of course we'll save it up. Alright folks, y'all have a good